Well, howdy, everybody. Teresa here, and
Brandy.
the critters. Nixie out there with you, and Charlie is probably either out there or behind the chair.
You can't see him, but he's next to that cart.
Oh, okay. And then Angel, I don't know where she is.
Is she on her little bed?
Oh, yes. She's on her little ledge over here.
She loves that little bed.
So anyway, it is June 18th already, people. 2021. Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Hey, hey. And I want to say thank you, Kathy. I know I haven't replied to your messages. I do read them, and they always make me feel so much better. We have been busy doing a lot of different stuff. That's still no excuse. So please accept my sincere apology, and I will be answering you. But I told you guys that we had decided to do separate bedrooms. And so we got busy yesterday and we made that happen. So basically now Brad's taking basically about half of the trailer and I am taking about half. And he has 2 bedrooms down here. Well, he has 1 bedroom and then one is going to be kind of his creative space because he does rock tumbling and he also does resin pours. He's also going to do some different woodworking stuff. Some of it will be with a drill press and stuff that can be done inside. But he has a lot of tools for woodworking and stuff that, he'll need to be able to bring even outside and work with. So, we're setting that up. Basically, my craft stuff and my extra art supplies will live in part in the in bedroom. And I'm going to make a little studio in part of my bedroom because if I can't sleep, I love to get up and paint or sew or do whatever. And so that'll be nice. That'll be a nice space. We have, I purchased on clearance a beautiful L-shaped desk that he's gonna put together, and then it's just gonna be very nice. Um, Already sleep. Reason that we hustled so hard yesterday was because the night before he slept in the recliner to give me a chance to get some sleep. And yeah, hey Brad, the plants on top are really drooping hard.
Okay.
Outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will get them.
But we hustled really hard yesterday to make it so that he had his bed all put together in that room so he could get a good night's sleep. Especially because he has physical therapy yesterday, so that's always kind of, it's a harder day for him, but he has really been pushing it hard in physical therapy. If they tell him to do 30 of an exercise, he'll do 50, and he's real. I'm just kind of adjusting this so maybe it looks a little bit better, the picture. But he's really been pushing it hard, which is wonderful to see. It's kind of giving him a new pep in his step, as you would say. So, yeah. So we're really rocking and rolling though on getting this place finally unpacked. Uh, we've gone through most of the stuff in both bedrooms, and we're able now to start dividing it up. And so you should see though, the house looks like a bomb went off in it. I tell you not, because we've got so much cardboard that we need to get rid of, and then I have a few craft supplies on the couch. I've got mainly the in bedroom. That's where the yarn and stuff lives, and then as I'm stacking up the bags of yarn, I'll see some skeins. I'm like, and the skeins of yarn will say to me, "Let me out. I want to be used by you." So I have to gently open up the bag, just enough of an opening to get out that skein of yarn. But oh man, that is giving me just all fired up about making even more hats because just the yarn is so beautiful, right, Charlie? I know. I love the boy. I love that Charlie had So there's a chance that Brad might be getting me a puppy or a small dog for my birthday, which is what I would really love. I really miss my dogs, and I love my two big dogs. I know I've said before though that I couldn't do it and stuff. I've always been able to incorporate a new dog in with my old dogs to make sure everybody still gets jobbed up. Charlie, no, sir. Charlie, stop. Damn it. Sorry about that, Charlie Ann. Oh, Lord. Being naughty. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go. No, I heard that. Go lay down. Go. Tried talking out of more teeth. Not to have it. You hear him now? It's like a grumbly teenager. Good. He's not having it. He's sticking his nose up over the desk. Like, really? Really? He just but I can incorporate. At one time, we had 6 dogs. I can incorporate a new dog in and make sure these babies still get all their baby time. So, but I just miss having a small companion dog with me. So, I don't know. Hopefully, he will. We'll see. Um, that's been going on. Um, I have not had time lately to do much art, and I really want to change that. But you know, we're in the midst of finally getting this going, so this is taking a while. You know. So, and now he's really committed to helping unpack, and that's so nice because, you know. But I went in yesterday and restacked probably over half of that one bedroom that he's in because he was taking a nap, and so I went in and did what I was supposed to do, and then when he got up, he did what he was supposed to do. So that's all good. And he's setting up that bathroom up there. He's gonna, I don't know if he's gonna do it today or it may be a few days, but we have another curved curtain rod for him to install and, like the shower seat and all of this, all the good stuff. So getting that going. But yeah, the house starting to, it looks like the biggest mess ever, but we're starting to find some of our stuff and, you know, we'll find some of our stuff like he found the other day a bunch of my tea that, it was all in containers. And I knew I had it, but we couldn't find it till we ended up buying some other, in the meantime. So, but this having to buy duplicates of stuff just for the birds, it's very costly. So we're not going to do that, hopefully. So, what else going on? So much I want to talk to you guys about. I'm going to be taking a few free classes on learning how to use kind of a laser printer for artwork. Because I might have a project coming up in the future. Too early to really talk about that. I'm making some changes in my health that may really help. So, I could talk about that. I'm looking into possibly getting gastric sleeve. And I know before, I was 2 weeks and already had the surgery date scheduled, but it didn't happen, and that was for the full gastric. What do they call that? Bypass, gastric bypass. And I think a gastric sleeve would be a much better fit for me because still can take some NSAIDs and your medications absorb better. And I know that I have certain medications, but this would certainly help my diabetes so much and my high blood pressure. And, just the overall mobility, extending my life, all of that. So Brad called the other day and our insurance does cover it if it's medically necessary and there won't be a problem with that. So cross your fingers that we can come up with whatever money we have to have down. That will be a problem. But we'll figure out something. Maybe they have some different programs or something. Who knows? But it's all within the same network of doctors with the Nash uh, University and stuff. So it's all within there. So that's wonderful. Uh, so I really need to make some changes health wise. I really do. I don't want to have the rest of my life being in and out of the hospital all the time and fighting like my edema in my legs is so bad. I can take water pills and still the next day they're so bad. And I won't normally do water pills 2 days in a row because then I seem to start getting dizzy and stuff. So, I mean, it would really help that. There's things I want to do, like ride a bike again. I want to be able to hike to some of the waterfalls here in North Carolina, and normally they're about a mile in. I want to be able to roller skate again. I want to be able to enjoy getting on a boat and just, going for walks and being able to walk through a store. So, we're both really working on our health and stuff. So, what else? I guess that's about it. I still am working on finishing up my my uh diamond painting of grandma. So, uh got that going. We've been trying to save money and stuff lately. My blood sugars have been really good. Oh, I wanted to talk about that. Some of the changes that we've made within our eating are simple changes, as in even just um, eating our lightest meal in the evening. So let's say I'm going to have something with more carbs. For I will have that at lunch because I always learned in a hospital that they would do like the heavy carbs in the morning, and then it would go lighter and lighter and lighter. And we have noticed a big difference in our blood glucose that we take in the morning when we're eating this lighter meal now in the evening. Plus, you don't have the huge cleanup and stuff. You've already done that, so that's nice too. But yeah, like mine this morning, my blood sugar was 109, which is wonderful. I don't even have to take fast acting insulin, which is spot on. So I'm always very happy if I'm like no more than 130, because you know need to keep blood sugar or the diet. I need to keep the blood pressure under check because I don't want them to have to increase my blood pressure medication again. So, but it's feeling pretty good. Still, just finishing up the tail end of finishing up the antibiotics for the cellulitis. The legs are looking really good. They're almost all the way healed up. That's wonderful. So hopefully, knock on wood, that'll get going. Gosh, I really hope I can have this gastric sleeve. I really do, because I know it is just a tool, but I just need a tool to get moving in the right direction and to get enough weight off that I can move more. Then I can get back to exercising. I'm also going to do my own physical therapy on my arms and shoulders because there's so many videos out there on physical therapy free to us and on YouTube. And why not save some money? Because I know, what they're going to do is bring me in. They're going to do x-rays. And then, he's going to do an assessment of range of motion. And then he's going to order physical therapy. Well, why not save the money? And go ahead and do the physical therapy here myself at home. I have resistant bands. That's what they give Brad to use at home here too. But I have a whole box I bought, a brand new one. I can find an appropriate physical therapy um, program for the arms and stuff. And, I can even do like every other day and then do another day of like leg and then, of course, doing my peddler. I got plans, guys. I got plans. It's been probably the hardest 2 years of our life. It's been hard since we moved. It was hard before we moved, but especially the last, I would say, 9 months, really difficult. Brad's been depressed. I've been depressed. We've come to terms with, the changes in him physically and me physically, and things that have happened with our daughter and stuff. That was so painful. That was so painful. Having moved here for that reason and stuff, but we're glad we moved here, you know. And coming to realize that it isn't anything we did. It's just um, she's got to come to terms with what she's doing in her life and stuff. And I certainly know that sometimes when you're upset with how your life is going, you lash out. Um, Not to say I'm going to allow it, but you know, I've kind of changed my philosophy on to stop looking so much at what other people are doing. All I can do is react to what they're doing, and what I do. And so that's what I'm doing. Is like if Brad oversleeps, then he oversleeps, and then he have to manage whatever happens because of that. And it's like with our daughter and stuff, I can't control how she acts, how she feels, but I can control how I act and how I feel. And like if I get mad, it's like, well, I need to just calm down and not be mad and say, hey, that's something that they did and not what I did. I can only be responsible for myself. And that's a big enough job. Sometimes it's a big enough job. So I enjoyed last night because both dogs were on the bed with me and the cat. We were having a party. And it was fun. Nixie's laying right here by me. That's why I'm leaning down to pet her. But I pulled back the curtain in my bedroom so she could see outside. She was all happy. So, but yeah, everything's going well. Everything's starting to come together finally. It's so nice to start finding some of your stuff. It just really is. So, yeah. When we get to Brad, went yesterday to get some wood because he needs some wood because we have those safety rails, for when you get out of the shower. But when he installed the one in what is now my bathroom, part of it pulled out from the wall because it's not like in a stud or anything. They got some wood to remount that, but wood is so expensive. He wanted to get enough wood to um, uh, make himself like a workbench outside, but it would be so expensive. So, man, I don't know. We may have to look at buying him a workbench or something because that's ugh, crazy. So, anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and get some stuff done. But I thought I'd pop in and say, hey, we're hanging in there. Depression is not an easy thing. And I know as you age, it's not easy. And then you start going down this road of maybe you just want to stay in your house all the time. Maybe you don't want to even move that much. And they say the biggest downfall for people health-wise is when we stop moving. But it is a hard journey. And my family has got a big propensity for addictions and for suicide. And neither one of those I can do. So just checking out stuff and all I can do is for me. I've always done everything for everybody else. I've always been such a people pleaser, even at the expense of myself. And then you get to the age where then now you have this excess time and you're like, I don't even know who the heck I am. I almost said that word. But I don't even know who I am. So, maybe I need to take a step back and figure out who I am. Not who I am as a mother, a wife, a grandmother, anything else, but who just am I? What do I like? What do I dislike? What do I want? What do I not want? How am I going to pull myself out of this depression? And yes, I take an antidepressant every day, actually twice a day, but I don't want them to have to increase it or change it or any of that. I'm afraid to go to a doctor who prescribes because I don't want to be overly medicated like I was before. I'm trying my hardest to work through this. And I can through art therapy and through being outdoors and through exercise. And all I can control is what I do. What I put in my mouth, what I don't put in my mouth, how much sleep I'm getting. I'm working on getting more sleep. how much exercise I'm getting. I did take this full week off because of the cellulitis, but now I'm going to start back on Monday using the peddler and stuff. But yeah, that's all we can do. And it's hard as we age and our life changes. You go from busy, busy, busy life, because you're raising kids and you're working or your spouse is working. And so you have just that craziness during the week, when it's the normal that the kids are going to school and stuff. Or then it starts to slow down, you're getting excited because you have kids graduating high school and stuff. And then, unbeknownst to you, you may be a grandparent all of a sudden. And so then you're busy, busy, busy because the grandkids are young and maybe your daughters need some help and stuff. And so you're busy. I mean, I had the grandkids a lot, especially my granddaughter and one grandson. So, and then it slows way down again. And then maybe your spouse retires suddenly or he's disabled and then all of a sudden they're home. And if you look up how it is for most of us women when husbands retire, even though we're so excited, and we are because we get to spend more time with them, they're at a loss of what to do because they're home suddenly and not working. They've always been working. And you're at a loss because here now you have this beast in your home who wants to change everything. And they say that's when a couple will fight the most sometimes. And yeah, because all of a sudden it's like, wait, I've been running this house for how many years, and now you want to come in and run the house? And they're kind of like thinking, well, I got to run something. I'm used to being a manager. I'm used to working and telling people what to do. So it takes a while for you to all figure out who's going to do what, when, where, and how. And I think we're finally starting to get there. So and it's very hard because it's been so hard on Brad about being disabled and losing so much of his physical being so fast. We were talking today about when we went up to see our friends Joe and Bob during a hurricane, and he climbed in the back of our Jeep with our giant schnauzer, and they sat there, I guess, by the moonlight and ate cookies together and slept out there. And it's like he couldn't do that now. But you know, I can see him starting to get more prideful as he goes through physical therapy because this is only a third appointment, but he's getting some strength back and some mobility back, and that's making him feel more like a man again. So you doing laundry right now? Are those clean or dirty?
Do what?
Are those clean or dirty?
Those are clean.
Okay, I'm still doing my video.
Oh, okay. Hi.
I'm talking about how you seem to be more prideful as you each physical therapy. And I told him it's been your third one.
Yeah. Well, it's a month ago. I thought that I was going to be relegated to a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And now I can see with uh, the hip and the strength overall, it's getting better even after just 3 therapies.
Yeah.
The problem I'm still having is with balance.
Right.
Um, but and we've made enough progress in the last week on this place.
I've been talking about that too. Yeah.
I'm very, very eager to get it done,
Yeah.
it finished. Because I want to play with power tools.
Well, you know what it's like whenever you clean out a room or anything and you get right to about the middle point and everything is strung out and you're like, why did I ever start this? I'm never going to get it put back together. And that's the point we're at right now.
Yeah.
Like I told him, it looked like a bomb went off in our house.
It really does.
Because you got boxes here and boxes there, but they can't be put up because until you assemble a room how you want it, you can't put your stuff up. So that's what we're working on.
And, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
The hard thing I'm having with that I'm working to deal with it was like when we were getting ready to move to Florida. I remember you commented on how fast I loaded the RV.
Yeah. It's kind of like he threw everything in the RV, including me.
Yeah. You know, and yeah. Honestly, I would love to be at that point right now. But I know it's not going to happen. But I got to do the best I can.
Well, you did really well. I'm amazed at what he can do, even using the rollator when he needs to. Like we moved that mattress; it's a queen size mattress, and desperately need to get new mattresses. But anyway, mine's okay, but his. But anyway, he was he was seated on his rollator and pulling it, and I was pushing, and but I'm amazed as to he would do a whole load of stuff on the rollator and then push it, like all of his pillows and his bed rail, because the bed rail we have fits well under half of the mattress, and it's really nice because that's really nice and stable for him, and he loves that bed rail. So we were moving it because what he uses the bed rail for is he's not afraid of falling out of bed. Is to pull himself up from laying down. Because he can't just swing his legs over to the side like we all do. You know, he has to actually manually lift up. Are you still listening and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. He has to actually manually lift up and move his left leg and stuff. So, and especially middle of the night. So that's really a nice thing. Uh, you know, if you're gonna get a bedroll for your spouse or yourself or maybe a grandchild, whatever, get the kind that slides all the way under the mattress or over halfway, because the body weight, makes it stay there. And this is a good stable one. But I see you walking better, especially when he comes home from physical therapy. A lot of times he'll be just using one cane. And that scares me still because, you know, what scares me right now is because we do have stuff strung out from here to Kingdom Come, is him tripping. So, but we're working on it. We can only work so fast. So, yeah. I was just telling him that we're starting to kind of settle into, who does what, because it's so strange when your husband all of a sudden is home and you guys are at a loss of what to do because you're used to working all your life, and then all of a sudden we got this strange creature and wanting to rearrange everything and be the boss, and we're like, no, we're the boss, and you're like, well, I gotta boss something because you're used to bossing some people and having them actually run.
Yeah.
And then he'd have to deal with me, who he tried to boss me, and I'm like, oh, please. you know, please, I'm the boss. And he's like, no, I'm the boss. And so certain things he gets to be the boss of, and certain things I get to be the boss of. He will, no problem, let me be the boss of cleaning the bathroom. He no problem let me be the boss of doing the cat litter box, you know. So, and the rest of it we'll have to trade on. Like, I think he was hinting about wanting me to clean his bathroom.
It's going to be a couple days, right? Because
Well, no, we'll have to talk about that and do a trade off. Okay? Or it might be kind of hard for you to clean part of that bathroom, though, actually. I think you'll be able to keep it clean once I clean it.
Yeah.
I'll clean it because what happened was we had the cat litter box in that bathtub, and she decided to make the royalist, I'll spare you guys details, but the royalist mess she could. She could think she's 19 because I'm like, Lord. I told him you might get me a dog for my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would like you to. I would like you to look for it. If you don't, I mean, I will help, but
It kind of takes the whole surprise out of. I don't want to look for my own birthday present, Brad.
okay, I will take care of it.
No, but I've looked and bought my own birthday present and Christmas presents for a long time now.
Okay.
I really don't want to do that.
Okay, I will. I will find it.
Because it's almost like when I buy my own Christmas present and wrap it, and then I'm like, oh, what could this be? I don't know what it could be that I bought and wrapped.
Well, the last time I surprised you with a Christmas present, you were kind of grumpy with me.
Okay,
But no, I'll be glad to.
that's
Sweetie.
That wasn't very nice.
Okay, I'm sorry, but Teresa, I will surprise you. Okay, you will be so surprised because I know basically what you want. So I will surprise you. Okay. So and I am sorry.
No, it doesn't have to be a perfect dog or
I
anything.
know.
You know.
I know, and I know any dog you get, you're gonna absolutely
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I look at how much you love these two and everything, and I know you want a little puppy to cuddle with.
Yeah, be a companion dog.
Yeah, and because I know Charlie likes to cuddle, but you know, 120 pounds is not a good cuddle buddy. So, but
You know, and I think as women have all been there where you guys think you picked out something great for a gift, and it's like, really, do you know me? We all of us women have been there where we're like, oh yeah, that's great, and vice versa. I know men. I know you guys sometimes are like faking it when you open up a gift. We can tell. It's like you open up a gift and you're like, oh yeah, that's great. I always wanted a pink soft hammer. Right?
well, remember when?
But right?
Yeah, well, remember my little sister's husband when he got her what was it, a dishwasher for Christmas
Yeah.
one year?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that went over well.
Yeah. Yeah. And usually that's what he does. They're still married, but uh, that's the only one of his sisters is still married to the original spouse. But anyway, he usually buys appliances for their Christmas gifts. Yeah. So, but no, I don't want to. I don't want to buy because
Okay.
I'm over that. I mean, that makes you feel really kind of. You know, if you got to buy your own gift, yeah, you get exactly what you want, but
Okay.
you know.
I will take care of it.
Okay.
Okay.
I won't even make you wrap it. But no, I mean,
Okay. Now
yeah, I'll
I
let you.
understand.
I mean, hopefully you can get one.
Yeah, I will do my best.
Yeah, you know. I don't know if Petco has any or.
Yeah. Nope. I'm gonna look.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know. I mean, normally, yeah. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yep. I'm gonna look.
But yeah, I mean, I really miss having a companion dog, you
I
know.
know you do.
A dog that just kind of right there on your lap and, you know, stuff. I really miss that. So, you know, and I'm afraid if I wait until these guys are gone, I may not have possibly enough lifespan left to. I don't want to get an animal that when I pass away, I have to worry about what would happen to that animal. And it probably is the last cat we'll be able to have because, you know, we couldn't really afford the cost of a hairless cat. And with Brad's allergies are so bad with cats. Our cat, who's 19, still bothers him some. You won't find him usually with a cat on his lap or anything, even though he loves them. He loves cats. He'll pet her and stuff. But then he has to wash his hands right away. So anyway, that's about all I have to say for today. You probably are like, oh, thank God, Lord, the Lord just goes on and on and on. But anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you're going to have a great weekend. We don't have any plans, but, well, we're going to continue to unpack and get these rooms squared away. And remember, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so very much. And I hope you guys are having a great one, and we will talk to you later. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.